Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Console Convert. Based on feedback from my best settings for visibility on Squad video, I'm starting this new series of guides for Squad on version 9, aiming to help new players get up on their feet and into the game as quickly as possible. Very quickly, Squad is a first-person respawn shooter where the objective is to make the opposing team run out of tickets before your team. Killing an opposition player costs their team 1 ticket. Destroying vehicles and fobs also costs tickets. Conversely, being killed or having your vehicles or fobs destroyed costs your team tickets. Tickets are also gained or lost for gaining or losing in-game objectives. Loading the game, you get this screen. Here you can access your settings, your game settings, graphics settings, things like that. We're going to go to the firing range, which is an offline map. Whenever the game is loading, you get this screen which shows basic information like the default keys and the map legend. When you connect to the server, you're invited to press enter to access the spawn screen. Pressing tab, you get the scoreboard like in most games. You can see we have a Russian side and the American side. Clicking the team button allows you to switch between the two teams. We're going to click no. This is the squad button where you can see all the squads on your team and join one. And these are roles within your squad that you can choose. Here you can see the people in your squad, their roles and health state, and this is the map. I strongly recommend you stick to the rifleman role until you've learned the basics of the game. All the other roles include the rifleman skills plus additional responsibilities. So mastering the rifleman role first allows you to learn these skills without the additional pressures and responsibilities of the other roles. I also highly recommend you avoid the squad lead role until you've put some serious hours into the game. Double clicking on yellow buttons spawns you in at that location. There are 3 channels of voice communication in game, but as rifleman you only need to worry about 2 of them. Local chat allows you to speak to anyone stood relatively close to you in game. Squad chat allows you to communicate to everyone in your squad no matter how far away they are. Only the squad leader can communicate with the other squad leaders at any distance beyond local chat on the squad lead channel. Comms are displayed in this corner. Blue indicates local chat, green is squad chat, and red is the squad lead channel. As for the rest of the user interface, this is your compass which shows the direction that you're facing. This shows the bearings in degrees of the direction you're facing from your exact location. Be mindful that this number will be slightly different for your teammate, who's looking at the same thing but stood 20 meters away from you. With this in mind, it's best to communicate bearings on the local chat rather than the squad chat, because the information will be useless to anyone stood any further away. This shows your current stance, this is your gun's current fire rate, this shows the amount of ammo you have. This shows your stamina, and to be completely honest, I don't know what this bar shows other than it's something to do with jumping or height or something like that. Looking at the rifleman kit, you can use the mouse wheel to scroll through your kit, or you can use your number keys. The middle mouse button changes the rate of fire of your gun. Right mouse button brings up the iron sights. This is automatic. Middle mouse button changes it back to single fire again. Hold shift to focus, which includes a zoom and a holding breath which steadies the sights. You can now see that one of the magazines in the bottom right corner is turned orange because we've used some of the bullets. R reloads a new magazine, but it leaves your original magazine with however many bullets you left in it. Using the mouse wheel or the number 3, we'll select grenades. Left button will overarm throw. You can use the thumb to aim. The black box in the bottom right corner shows one of our grenades is now gone. This is an ammo crate. Hold F and go to resupply your ammo. You can see now that the grenade ammo boxes are both white. Right mouse button does an underarm throw. The underarm throw can also be used to throw a grenade a short distance over a wall. We're out of grenades again, so we go and resupply at the ammo box. The underarm throw can also be used to bounce a grenade a small way across the floor. This is what happens when you've been injured. The red on screen, blurred vision, the heartbeat sound indicates you're bleeding and require bandaging. 5 brings up your bandage. Hold the right mouse button to bandage yourself. Hold it until the bandage pack returns to being stationary in front of you. The red tint shows you're low on health and you'll require a medic with a first aid pack to fully heal. At this point you're fully down and bleeding out. You would need either a medic or friendly player to bandage you, and only a medic can revive you with their first aid kit. If you don't get bandaged you will eventually bleed out, or if no medics are nearby, or they have told you they can't reach you, you can click give up, and then click a yellow button again to respawn. Pressing 4 brings up smoke grenades. They work much the same way as grenades. Left button to overarm throw. Right button to underarm throw. Resupplying works the same way. The smoke grenades take a little time to really get going. In this situation we have a good spot to get enemy coming in below, but we've got no cover. Pressing 6 we can now place sandbags. Also on 6 is the shovel. Anywhere you see these pegs are deployables which require the shovel to build. Holding left click builds deployables. You now have some good cover. Holding right click takes down deployables, both yours and your enemies. Keep going past the stakes if you want to completely remove them. There are 3 postures in squad: standing, crouched and prone. You can also go straight from standing to prone. E and Q to lean right and left while standing and while crouched. W is jog. Hold shift to sprint and you can see in the bottom right corner that the stamina bar is going down. If I crouch and jog forwards the stamina won't regain, but if I stand and jog the stamina will slowly regain. If I go prone and crawl my stamina goes down. If I hold shift to crawl faster my stamina goes down even faster. Standing up and jogging, the stamina has a chance to regain again. Pressing M brings up the map. N cycles the zoom in the map. The yellow cursor is us, the white triangle shows our field of view. Pressing enter brings up the sport menu, where we've got our roles, squads, the people in our squad. These are the respawn locations which are also represented by the yellow buttons. Here you can zoom with the mouse wheel, you can drag the map with the left mouse button. If we try to get the grid reference for this ammo crate here, down here it shows us the full grid reference, which is C2 keypad 8 subkey 2. That's C2. Keypad refers to the numbers laid out like the keypad on your keyboard. But you can just hold the mouse over it and you can see the full reference in the bottom right corner here. This is a FOB, forward operating base radio. This is a HUD respawn bunker. And that's an ammo crate. On the map, the castle icon is the FOB radio, the bullets are the ammo crate, and the yellow button is the functioning HUD respawn location. These are the different vehicles. This is a repair station. Here in game, these are the vehicles we saw on the map, and at the end are the repair stations, which are used to repair and rearm the vehicles. Vehicles need to be unlocked by squad leaders. To get in, press F. The driver's seat is the F1 seat, F2 is the gun in most vehicles, F3, F4, F5 and F to get out again. To join a game we go to the server browser. These can be ordered by ping, number of players, game mode or the server name. If you double click to join a server which is full, you'll join a queue and you'll automatically connect once there's room. Once the game is loaded, press enter to bring up the spawn menu. These are the squads. I'm waiting for the QFF squad. Once the squad leader started it, I click join. You can see everyone else is joining too. In this game I select the rifleman with optics class, which I would recommend as a good class to try out once you've gotten used to the standard rifleman class. The first job of the rifleman is to listen to the instructions of the squad leader.
Right, this is what we're gonna do. I'll spawn at main with 2 others. I'll put one off at estate, and then I want everybody else to spawn at mosque, and leave 2 at mosque, and everybody else move to alleys. Okay? And that'll be me, Jenny, Kenny, and Starly will spawn at main. Okay?
Okay.
Double click or press enter on the yellow button to spawn. The squad leader can be identified in game by the squad leader symbol which is above their head. Find them and follow their instructions. The squad leader requires team members to be with them to do things like place rallies, fob radios and build deployables, so they will likely ask you to stick around while they're getting these established.
Right, we're putting the FOB over here.
Here the squad lead, or SL, places a rally point and a fob upstairs. The fob information is now displayed in the top left corner of the screen. The rally point is a small squad only respawn point.
Right, just one needs to resupply.
Can we try and get it?
Kenny, get into cap point of alley.
Here the SL has made 2 instructions, one to resupply the fob, and the other is an instruction to me to get into the cap point, or flag if you think of it as capture the flag mode, called alleys. Resupplying the fob means to drop supplies from the logistics truck or logi truck. This is done by getting into the vehicle and pressing the drop supplies button, which is Q by default. The logi must be close enough to the fob to be able to see the fob information in the top left corner of your screen. On the map, the fob location is shown by the red castle. It's red because respawns are not possible there yet because there's no hub. In order to build a hub, the fob requires the build points which come from dropping off the supplies, which also includes ammo. Once a hub is built, the fob icon will turn blue, and there will be a hub icon and yellow respawn button. Under the fob icon you can just make out a green flag and yellow respawn button. This is our team's rally point respawn location. The game mode in this game is PAAS, a variant of AAS or Advanced and Secure. Beyond the ticket loss for kills and vehicle destruction, tickets are also gained or lost by taking or losing capture points. Holding cap points result in a ticket bleed per minute for the opposing team. So if your team holds more control points than the opposition team, then they bleed more tickets per minute than your team. The captured points must be taken in order shown by the white line. Here on the map, the capture points are marked with a white box, which means they are neutral and neither team holds them yet. Once inside the cap zone, the capture point information is shown at the top. The white box indicates it's neutral at this time. The blue bar indicates my team is capturing it due to my presence in the cap zone. Once the blue line is filled, our team flag appears above, which indicates our team has captured this point. In this game mode, Parallel Advanced and Secure, there is a second white line path for control points, which means you often need to control 2 points to capture the next one rather than just one. However, on this map, you can see the only control point our team can take is marked with a golden pointer, and the only point our team can lose is marked with a purple shield. For this reason, it should be your team's priority to ensure that you only defend flags that can be lost, and not flags which the enemy cannot take. And finally, just before we end this video, there's one last tip which you might find useful. The rifleman has the least number of responsibilities, but it also has the least number of perks. For this reason, it's not uncommon for squad leads to ask the rifleman to do extra things, like driving or manning the gun in a vehicle, doing logi runs or choosing the medic role. These might be a step too far for you if you're a complete beginner, especially the medic role, which is possibly the most important role in the squad. Rather than allowing yourself to be put off the game by feeling like you're being pushed into doing things you don't feel ready for, please do get comfortable telling people you're new to the game and you don't know what you're doing. Rather than being ridiculed, squad leads will either recognise that pushing you into doing these roles will be detrimental to the whole squad, or someone may step up and offer to help you learn how to do it, which you might enjoy. If you're unlucky and find yourself being pushed to take a role you don't feel comfortable doing, then please feel free to leave the squad. If you're very unlucky and this doesn't solve the problem, please feel free to leave the server and try a different one. In my experience, there are plenty of friendly and supportive communities out there, so do look around. If you've made it this far, I hope you've enjoyed this beginner's guide. I hope you found some of the information helpful. More importantly, I hope you enjoy getting into squad. More guides will be coming here soon, so keep an eye out and subscribe if you want. Until next time, good luck and have fun.